Okay, already there. So our training will be recorded and also will be on YouTube Live right now. So tomorrow, if your friend, maybe your partners missed the training tonight, you can send the playback link. Yeah, the playback link to your partners. Okay, already there. So our training will be recorded and also will be on YouTube Live right now. Okay. Cannot hear me? Maybe you can check your device because I think others here can hear me. Yeah, maybe you can quit this meeting and then join again to see. Okay, so yeah, already 7:35 p.m. So let's get started. Yeah, welcome guys. Welcome to our Big Seller training tonight. I'm the trainer, Tansy, and I'm from Big Seller. And for today, our training will have three main topics. And the first topic would be order processing, how to process your order in Big Seller, especially when you are selling in multi-channels, multiple shops, how to process your new order in Big Seller. And the second topic would be inventory management. And actually in Big Seller here, we call this feature named push inventory. And the concept is to connect your Big Seller warehouse with your seller center by the XKU connection. So after the connection, the mapping in our Big Seller, the warehouse inventory can control the stock in your seller center, and we call it push inventory, to push the inventory from your Big Seller warehouse to your online shop. Okay, so this is the second topic. And the third topic would be our Big Seller mobile app. So if we have, but actually it's optional to see whether you have question about order processing or push inventory. If we can make, maybe for the Q&A part, we can make it ended at 8:30 p.m. So I can introduce more about our Big Seller mobile app. But if we don't have much time, I will just do a brief introduction for the Big Seller mobile app. Okay, so that is the third topic. Okay. So now if you have any question about Big Seller or maybe for specific features, you can raise your question in the chat box here. And in the last part, we will have the Q&A part. Yeah, you can raise your question here in the chat box. Okay. And before the training here, we have a survey form, this QR code. If you are available, you can scan it. And then after you fill in this survey form, we can offer you 30 Bitcoins. And actually, maybe I think for some of you, maybe already try this, the Bitcoins feature, because in Big Seller, we have two features for the Bitcoins. And the first one is the Chat AI tool here. ChatGPT AI tool is a tool for you to quickly generate the product name by the ChatGPT. Yeah, because we Big Seller already integrated with ChatGPT 3.5. So if you are, maybe you are interested in this feature, you can try to scan this QR code, just 4 to 5 questions, because we want to optimize our features, our system, to be better. So we need your voice. We need your requests, your suggestions. So here in this QR code, you can give us maybe your ideas or any suggestion, advice, or maybe any comments you can raise in this QR code survey form. And after you fill in here, we will offer you 30 Bitcoins. So you can try this feature using the Bitcoins and then to AI intelligently generate the product name and the description. And the second one here is another feature. By using the Bitcoin, you can try image and the text translation. And we currently support translating Chinese or English into these following languages. So maybe there are some sellers, you have the suppliers in Chinese. Yeah, in China. So maybe your suppliers, they have their own website. So by using this feature, when you are scraping their product information to your Big Seller to publish, you can try this one, image and the text translation. So you can translate the text, the image in Chinese from your suppliers. and then into English, then to publish by using the Bitcoin. So if you are interested in this feature as well, you can scan this QR code and then to get the 30 Bitcoins for free. Okay, once you finish it, our customer service will contact you and send you the voucher to redeem and get the 30 Bitcoins. Okay, so this is the topic. Here, the reason why we want to add this part is we want to get more information from our users, to hear more about our users, what you need, what's the request, what's the demands by using the system. Okay. Okay. If no question, we'll get started with our training. Okay. Okay, for our training, the first topic is order processing. And you can see here, this is the flowchart. Actually, in our BigSeller, we only have 4 steps to process the order, like this flowchart. You can see here. For the new orders, will be automatically synchronized to the first step, new orders. And what you need to do is to pack, means arrange shipment. And after this order have been packed, then will be moved to in-process orders, the second step. And in in-process order here, you can do printing, like shipping label, pick list, pack list, and then you can pack the package, ship the orders. And after the orders have been shipped, then will be moved to the next step, to pick up orders. And for to pick up orders here, you need to wait for the courier, maybe it's pick up or drop off carry method. Then when the courier successfully scanned it, the orders, the package, and then these orders will be moved to the next step, ship orders, the final step. So basically on BigSeller, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to process your new order. And the voided orders here will happen when you have maybe pre-orders. Maybe you are not urgent to process for the pre-orders. So once you already got the pre-order, will be first synchronized to new orders. So you can void it and move it to a separated listing. So when you get ready, maybe you are get ready to process order, you can revert it. And this order will be moved back to the original status. Then you can start processing the order. Okay, but if you don't have that case, originally, you just need new orders in process to pick up and the ship orders, these 4 steps. Okay, so here is the flow for order processing. Let's go back to BigSeller. Okay, here is our BigSeller page. After you already got your BigSeller account, the first thing you need to do is to do authorization. You can go for a setting or just click here, the personal center, click into authorization. And then you can link to the authorization page. In here, you can authorize your Shopee, Lazada, TikTok Shop, and also we have some other integration like Shopify, WooCommerce, and Zalora. And I think these are the mainstream in Philippines. And for Malaysia seller, you can focus on maybe PG Mall. Yeah, I think maybe some of you are selling on PG Mall, this one. But I think maybe the mainstream would be Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, these 3. Okay. So after here, you have integrated, you have authorized your shop, then for the products and orders will be synchronized to here, your BigSeller account. And for the products, you can click into active here to check. Here, you can check your product listing, just like your seller center here, the same. And maybe for the first authorization, for the first connection, maybe some of the product cannot be successfully synchronized to your BigSeller. So you can click here, sync product, sync all here. To manual sync again, your product listing will be synchronized again manually from your seller center to your BigSeller. Okay, and then you can start managing your product in BigSeller. So this is for the products. You can click into products, the marketplace, active, here to see your product listing. But for our main topic today, For the orders, after the authorization, the orders will be synchronized to here. Orders, processing orders. For new orders will be automatically synchronized to here, new orders listing. And for new orders, you just need to do pack here, this button. And also you can do it by single this button. And also you can bulk check to bulk pack your orders in this page. And let me show one example. For this order, I just check it and then click pack and wait for a second. And then this order will be moved to the next step, in process orders here, in process order. And for the second step, we can do printing like shipping label, pick list, pack list, and then we need to pick the items, pack the package. And the final step is to ship the orders. Okay, so now for a second step, in process order, let me show you how to print the shipping label. Like this order, for example, if I want to print the shipping label, I can click into action, this printer icon here to print the shipping label of this one order. If I have too much, I can bulk check and then click this button here to print shipping labels in bulk, this one. Okay, let me show you. And in BigSeller here, after you check this button, you will have two print methods, general printing, and also we have auto high-speed printing. These two. The difference between general printing and auto high-speed is that for auto high-speed, we support printing shipping labels across logistic, this one. So if you want to print shipping label, maybe from JNT Express, Shopee Express, different shipping methods all together at the time. So you can try auto high-speed printing. And also need to remember auto high-speed printing, we also support printing shipping labels from different marketplaces and different shops. So for general, we can only print shipping labels from the same shop, same marketplace, and the same logistic method. Okay, so need to pay attention. Okay, so now, because here for auto high-speed printing, we need to download this printing plugin and then start doing the printing. I haven't downloaded this one, so I will try general printing to show you. Okay, this is general. Start printing. And then wait for a second. For general printing, BigSeller will offer you the preview page of the shipping label. What information inside, you can have a check. But because here, this is a manual order, so maybe the information here is in chaos. But for your order from Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, you will not have this problem. Yeah, because this is my manual order. I manually created. You see here? And if no question, you can just click here to print the shipping labels by clicking this button. When you go back to BigSeller, here we will have this reminder. Please click Mark as printed if you print successfully. So if you check here, Mark as printed, and then BigSeller will mark this icon here, label printed, means that these two orders, I have successfully printed the shipping label. So next time, when you are trying to print shipping label, you will know that these two I already printed, so I will not have the duplicate printing. And also, before you printing the shipping label, you can use the filter here, the print status. You can quickly fill out which order I haven't printed the shipping label, choose not printed, and then just bulk check and print shipping labels in bulk. And after the printing, I can click into printed status to see which order I have printed successfully, whether the package is prepared or not. You can check in this listing. Okay, so this is the way to print shipping label. We can do it in single, and also we can do it in bulk. And for the shipping label template, talking about that, actually BigSeller will follow the template in Seller Center. And here we call it standard shipping label. But in BigSeller, we have a feature named Customize Shipping Label. You can print the shipping labels in the format in the template you design. And how to set it, you can go for here, setting, shipping setting, logistic and LWP setting. Click into the shipping method you are using in your shop. Suppose I'm using JNT Express in my Shopee. So what I need to do, just click into edit. And in the editing page, the first option would be the shipping label template design. Here, shipping label template. You can click into here, change. If you haven't set anything, we BigSeller will use the standard shipping label, which is the format from your seller center, from your shop. And in BigSeller here, you can set customize. Let me zoom in. Here, you can see the difference. Standard shipping label, we don't have any SKU information. But for a customize, we will display maybe the product image, title, variation, quantity here. So by using the customized shipping label, you don't need to print the pick list, pack list anymore. Just use this part of information to pick the items in your warehouse and then to pack the package. And also here, you can choose the information you want to display in your shipping label. Here, it's like some note, fragile message, logo, label note, or some images. Okay, so here is the way to design your own style shipping label. Remember to click confirm. Okay, so here is the first option. And also you can choose the carry method by default to be pick up or drop off in the shipping options here. And shipping label size to be A6, or maybe for some specific shipping method, we have the A4 options, but normally would be A6. If you have some more requests, maybe I want to use A5 or maybe A4 printing, you can pass your request to our customer service team in WhatsApp or Viber or Facebook. And here, the last one is to print the pack list with label or not. If you have enabled this button, so every time when you are printing the shipping label, the pack list will follow the shipping label display in the second page. Yeah, so the first page, shipping label, second page, pack list, and one pack list will be associated with one shipping label. Okay. Remember to click save. Okay, already successful. So next time when I'm printing the shipping label, we'll use the customized shipping label template I have set it here in the editing. And for some other sheets, if you want to design, you can go for print settings. Here you can design the pack list, pick list, summary list, and also for the voice, for the invoice. For the invoice here, you can design the template as well. Yeah, in BigSeller here, we can print the invoice for our clients, our buyers here. And go back to orders, processing orders. Here, the second step, in process orders. After we printing the shipping label, next step is to pick the items, pack the package, and ship the order. For how to ship the order, we can do it by single. Here, like this order, I can click this button to ship this order by single. And also for all the orders here, if we want to do it in bulk, we can bulk check and then to click ship. So all the orders in here will be manually shipped. And this is for manual ship. And we have a feature named scan to ship, this one. So if you have a scanner, you can try this feature by connecting your scanner to your computer and then click into this page. Every time when you have the package prepared, you can use your scanner to scan the barcode on the shipping label, and then the orders will be automatically shipped and move to the next step to pick up orders. This is scan to ship. By using the scan to ship, you don't need to keep opening this page to confirm like this order. If you want to ship it, I need to confirm whether the package is prepared or not, and then to click ship. And sometimes we'll make error. So by using the scan to ship, you don't have this problem. Just use your scanner, scan, and then the orders will be automatically shipped and move to the next status. So maybe some of you don't have a scanner, but still want to try this feature. So you can download our BigSeller app. This one, let me show you. You can download our BigSeller app. In our BigSeller mobile app, we have a feature named Scan to Ship. This one. This is our BigSeller app. Scan to Ship. this feature. So by using the BigSeller mobile app, you can just use the mobile camera to scan the barcode on the shipping label. So the orders will be automatically shipped and move to the next step to pick up orders. Okay, so very convenient. You can have a try, scan to ship, can speed up your order processing, the process. Okay, so now let me manual ship these 2 orders. Okay, successful. So now these 2 orders are already being shipped and moved to pick up orders. And for to pick up orders here, you need to wait for the courier to scan the barcode on the shipping label. And when the courier successfully scanned it, so the orders will be successfully moved to the next step, ship orders. The final step, ship orders. And here we have 2 status. The left one, shipped, means successfully shipped. And for the next one, ship out, means that maybe when the courier take the package, this order has not been canceled, but when the courier scan it, the order has been canceled. So actually, these kind of order have not been successfully shipped out. So the courier will return the package to you. And these kind of orders will be moved to a ship file listing. When you receive the package, need to pay attention, need to do manual stocking here, cancel order stocking. This one, cancel order stocking to stocking the inventory to your BigSeller warehouse, then to your online shop. Yeah, will be automatically pushed to your online shop. But this will happen when you finish the push inventory setting. And later I will introduce more detail about push inventory, how we BigSeller warehouse control your stock in the online shop. Okay, so here are basic 4 steps to process your order in BigSeller. Let's move back to here. Yeah, the 4th step to process order. And here, let me share another reminding for you. For all orders, here, if you want to check the orders maybe placed in the past time, you can check in here, orders within 90 days. And also we have order history. These 2 listings are separate. Yeah, are separate. So if you want to check the order, maybe place for more than 90 days, you need to check in order history. But within 90 days, you can check in here. And for the next status, pending orders. This is for orders from Facebook and the Messenger. So if you are not selling on Facebook, Messenger, you can 100% just ignore this status. Yeah, because for the orders from your Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, marketplaces will be synchronized to new orders directly. Pending orders just for Facebook. But if you are also sell on Facebook, you want to know more about this feature, you can leave your question in the chat box to let me know so I can show you more steps how to process order from your Facebook. We currently support Facebook Messenger order and also have this feature, Facebook post sales. So when the buyer, they comment in your post, the order will be automatically created and synchronized to their messenger for the buyer themselves. Yeah, these 2 kind. Okay. And also, if you are selling on Lazada, I have one last reminder for you. On setting, order setting, other settings, Lazada RTS. Here we have 3 options. You can choose when you pack the order, then move to RTS, or when you ship the orders, or maybe when the shipping label has been printed. Actually, here we suggest the 2nd or maybe the 3rd to be chosen. Because if you choose the first one, when you pack this order, then move to RTS. Maybe you haven't prepared the package, but the courier come to you because it's already RTS. So maybe the courier, the marketplace will punish you. So that is not a good thing. Will affect your shop health. Yeah, your store health will affect that. So remember the 2nd or the 3rd here, the Lazada RTS setting. Okay, so here are all the information for order processing, how to process order. And also we have some other tool here to help you make your order processing more efficient. If you have interest, you can let me know. Leave your question in the chat box. Okay, so let's move back to the PowerPoint. Here we have 3 benefits if you process order in BigSeller. The first one is that you can handle all of your order from all the marketplaces in just one page. Even though for the order maybe from the channels we don't support, like Amazon, Q10, or maybe Redmart. Yeah, we don't support currently. But for this kind of order, you can try some other methods like manual order to record it in your BigSeller. And you can do some other settlement by exporting this order. And also you can check the report for the order from your manual orders. And the second is that you can print the customized shipping label, pick list, and some other kinds of sheets by using BigSeller to process order. And the last one, by processing the order in BigSeller, will help you better manage your stock and avoid overselling. Yeah, so this one for the stock management, I will introduce more details how to do it step by step in the next topic. Okay, so now we already finished the first topic for order processing. If you still have any concerns or maybe any questions on this topic, you can raise your question in the chat box to let me know. Yeah, so now we can take a rest for 2 minutes. And also now I will answer your question in the chat box. Okay. How can we print the parcel airway bill if our third-party warehouse at the overseas? May I know which country you're from? Because here, the third-party warehouse, you can check on setting. Here, third-party logistic. Give me a second. Let me confirm the question again. Third-party warehouse, right? Not third-party logistic service. Actually, for third-party warehouse at China, may I know, have you authorized your third-party warehouse to here? Have you finished authorization? No. Actually, after you have successfully authorized your third-party warehouse account to here, for order processing here, this page will be a bit different, just like here, what I am here. And what you need to do is to push the order to the third-party warehouse. Yeah, and they will get the orders from your side, and they will start processing the order. And what you need to do just to push order to the third-party warehouse. So currently, because you haven't integrated with any third-party warehouse in your BigSeller, so you can go for setting, authorization. Here, other authorization, click into here. We have some partners like maybe Kongfu, Carry, Yuancang, Yuehan. Yeah, you can try to know which one will be fitable for your business. You can contact them to see whether can cooperation. If you finish that, then you can connect your third-party warehouse account to your BigSeller. And if you want to know more, you can search in Help Center. And also, I think maybe you can schedule a one-to-one training here for the training request to know more about your third-party warehouse operation. Okay. Okay, so for order processing, if you have any question, you can let me know. Okay, if no question, then we will get started with the second topic. And now we move on to the second topic, push inventory. Actually, for push inventory, previously we call it sync inventory, but the concepts are the same, is to push to synchronize the inventory from your BigSeller warehouse to your online shop. And also here, I have an example. By using the push inventory feature, can help you manage the stock across multiple shops, multiple warehouses. For example, when I have the same product selling in two different shops, maybe I'm selling product A in my shop 1 and shop 2. After using push inventory, when my shop 1 sold a product A, so the stock of the product A in shop 1 and shop 2 will be all deducted. So that's the reason why you are looking for the feature like BigSeller push inventory can help you easily control the stock, manage your inventory, and also better avoid overselling. So let's see how many steps we need to do for push inventory. We have 4 steps to do push inventory feature. And the first step is to generate the merchant SKU. And second is to establish the mapping between merchant SKU and store SKU. And the third step, to add inventory push rule. The final step is to enable the inventory features. Maybe some of you, it's the first time to approach the system like BigSeller. So maybe here 4 steps seems a bit complicated, but actually it's common for the newbie to approach a system like BigSeller. It would be a bit difficult, but no worries. Later I will introduce step by step how to do push inventory. And also, maybe after my introduction, you still have some concerns, some confusions. You can leave your question in the chat box, or maybe we can schedule another one-to-one training according to your own situation right now. Okay, so here are 4 steps to do push inventory features. Let me move to BigSeller here. For inventory, the main feature, push inventory here. And before I introduce the steps for push inventory, I want to introduce the concept of push inventory, how we control the stock, actually just by the SKU connecting. Before you try push inventory, you need to have the SKU in your seller center. If you are selling on Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, you are selling the same product, you need to have the SKU for every product in every marketplaces. And for the same product, we suggest you to use the same SKU. And here, let me show you one example. Where is the SKU? This listing, SKU. Yeah, actually, we focus on this listing, the SKU. The parent SKU for the single variation product, the parent SKU could be its SKU listing. So like this product, I can leave here to be empty or here to be empty. I just need one SKU. But for the multiple variation product, we need to focus on this SKU. The parent SKU just like a master code, the master SKU. Yeah, we need to pay attention this listing only, the SKU listing. And also, we call it store SKU. Let me type here, store SKU. The SKU from your seller center, from your shop, we call it store SKU. And after you already have the store SKU for all your product, then you need to put all of the product inside your BigSeller warehouse. And every product in your BigSeller warehouse, they will have a code, they will have an ID number, and this ID number, we call it merchant SKU. Merchant SKU. Let me show you one example directly. Let me find a good example like this one. Okay, so now I'm selling this product on my Shopee, on my 2 Shopee and 1 Lazada. So what I need to do is to first connect my BigSeller warehouse with my seller center. How do I do the connection? Just by the SKU from my seller center, store SKU, and SKU in my BigSeller warehouse. We call it merchant SKU. You can see here, I already have the merchant SKU for this product. And then I need to do the mapping of the store of the merchant SKU with the store SKU in my seller center. You can see here, this merchant SKU map with my Shopee PH, Shopee Malaysia, and Lazada Philippines. Yeah, so after the mapping, the seller center here will follow the stock in my BigSeller warehouse. This is not an easy example. Let me find another one. This one. Oh, this is good because I only have one warehouse. That would be straightforward. Like this product, I'm selling on my Shopee PH, Lazada PH, these two shop. So first, I need to create the merchant SKU, put into my BigSeller warehouse. You can see here, I already created, and this merchant SKU is in my 10C warehouse. And after I already created, then I need to do the map with my Shopee and my Lazada, because I'm selling this product on these two marketplaces. So after the mapping, the store SKU in my seller center will follow the stock of my merchant SKU in the BigSeller warehouse. So now I have 299 available for this merchant SKU. In my seller center Shopee, we'll have 299. Lazada the same, 299. So each one shop maybe has an order that will affect the stock of my merchant SKU. Then the latest merchant SKU stock will be pushed to your online shop again. And later I will show more examples. So here is the concept, how we BigSeller control the stock just by the SKU connecting the SKU in your seller center, the SKU in your BigSeller warehouse. And after the connecting, we can easily control the stock by controlling the stock of your merchant SKU. Okay, so this is the concept for push inventory. Okay, so let's move to the steps, how to do push inventory. Actually, we have a reminder in here, push inventory, push rule, how to use the push inventory feature. This one, we have 4 steps to do push inventory feature. And the first step is to regulate the store SKU. For same product, we suggest you use the same SKU here. Here's a reminder, a suggestion. It will be better for you to manage your product in the future and control the stock. Same SKU for same product. Okay, so now let's move to the first step, to regulate my store SKU. Give me a second. The first step. Okay, let's go for products active to see my product first. Okay, so now I'm selling these 2 products. These are the products I prepare for this training. These 2 products I'm selling on my Shopee Philippines. You can see here the SKU already existed. The parent SKU plus the variation name. Parent SKU plus variation name. So these are my SKU from Seller Center, the store SKU. And also in my Lazada, because I use copy listing, the SKU will be copied as well and the same. Variation, parent SKU together. You can see they are the same SKU already. But suppose you don't have any SKU, how to add it? How to edit your store SKU in BigSeller. For Shopee, for TikTok, you can edit the SKU in BigSeller. But for Lazada, you need to go for Seller Center to edit because we currently have the API interface limit for Lazada SKU editing. So for Shopee, for TikTok, you can click into active. Here, like these 2, if I want to add the SKU, I can use single edit and also can bulk check to bulk edit. And remember, when you are trying to edit the product information in BigSeller, you need to click sync and edit. So our system will get the latest information from your seller center to your BigSeller here for you to edit. So remember, sync and edit. And next step, and then we'll link to the product information editing page. In here, you can edit the SKU by single, like 1, 2, 3. Here, 1 by 1. And also, you can use the pencil icon here to bulk edit the store SKU with parent SKU plus variation. And by using this method, you just need to give the product a parent SKU, the master SKU here. Like I can use the product name, the abbreviation, or maybe some other code, your shop name, something like that. The best SKU will be determined by whether you can identify this product by checking the SKU. Like this SKU cosmetic bag, red. So maybe by checking this SKU, I will know that what product it is in my warehouse. Okay, so now let me try one example. For parent SKU to be these two, and then just bulk edit, confirm. You can see here will be generated with parent SKU plus variation. And also for the parent SKU, you can bulk edit by using the prefix and starting value. But need to pay attention, we cannot make it the same. Would be generated descending with the starting value 01, 02, 03. And then just click bulk edit, confirm. And remember, after editing, need to click update. So here is the way to edit the SKU in bulk. And another method here is to use Excel file, import and export. Import to update. Here you can use the Excel file to update your SKU for your Shopee, for your TikTok products. But I think here would be better for bulk edit because most of the seller, they will choose this one. It will be easy for you to identify the product by checking the image. But here Excel file, no image, only the text. So you can see which one better. Here, bulk edit by Excel file or bulk edit here by checking the product information. So here is the way to edit the SKU. After you already finish by adding the SKU, then you can move to the next step. Here is to create the merchant SKU, put it into your BigSeller warehouse, do the connection. So how can we create? We just need to go for each listing, products, Shopee, active, here. These two products are the examples. So now I'm going to create the merchant SKU for these two products. Now I just need to check them and click here. Map merchant SKU, generate merchant SKU. Because I only have two examples, so I only generate selected. But if you already finish all the SKU, they are all the same for the same product, you can click here to generate all. Okay, let me try this one. Generate selected. Okay, here successful. So next step, confirm and next. In the next page, you need to confirm the merchant SKU information. And actually all the information just from your seller center, including the SKU name, the stock, and some others, the weight size. Just follow the seller center information. So if the seller center stock is correct, no problem, then you can just click here to generate. To generate the merchant SKU, put into your BigSeller warehouse. Okay, so now suppose I have 10, I just need to click generate. Okay, successful. So now I have successfully generated the merchant SKU for my Shopee product. Shopee product. Now let me have a check. Merchant SKU. You can see here, cosmetic bag, women bag. Already created the merchant SKU, this four. And also, all of the merchant SKU have been mapped with my Shopee store SKU, Shopee. But since I'm also sell this product on my Lazada, I need to go for my Lazada listing, Lazada, active, do the same step. Just check them, and then to generate merchant SKU, generate selected. Then they will be mapped together because they are in the same SKU name. Successful. Next one. Then you will get this page. But for the second generate, you don't need to edit anything. So even though you leave here to be 0, the stock to be 0, and then to generate, see what will happen. Okay, successful. So now already successfully generate the merchant SKU for my Lazada listing. Let's have a check. The merchant SKU. You can see here, already created and mapped with my Lazada as well. Shopee, Lazada already mapped. And the inventory, still 10. Yeah, the original stock. For the second generate, even I added it to be 0, will not take any effect. Okay, so this is the second step to create the merchant SKU and confirm the mapping, whether it's correct or not. So that's the reason why we why we recommend you to use the same SKU for the same product. You can see here, same SKU, then they will be mapped together with the same name merchant SKU. All SKU are the same. So when you have some problem, when you are trying to manual stocking, it will be easy for you to identify the products because they are the same SKU name. Okay, so this is the second step. Do you have any question? If you have, please raise your question in the chat box. Or maybe any part I haven't explained clearly, you can let me know. Okay, so now we are in the second step to create the merchant SKU. And for the next step is to set up inventory push rule. For this one, push rule is to help you easily push inventory from your BigSeller warehouse to your online shop. So by setting the push rule in the future, any stock movement in your BigSeller warehouse will be automatically pushed to online shop. So that's the reason why we need the push rule is for the auto push in the future. Okay, so how to set it? Inventory push rule. We can go for inventory push rules here to add the push rule. Click this button, add push rule, and just wait for a second. In the push rule setting, you need to input the rule name and can be anything, your store name, your product name, just an identify code. It doesn't matter. And the next one is the shop. I'm selling these two products in my Shopee Philippines and Lazada Philippines. So I choose these two. And also you can just check all stores directly. And the next one is the merchant SKU. For the merchant SKU, I created just these 4. So I choose this 4. But actually, you can put all the merchant SKUs into one push rule. Yeah, you don't need to set much push rule, just need one if you only have one warehouse. Okay, confirm. And the next one is the push quantity. You can decide how many available stock you want to push to online shop. Like here, if I set 100%, so all the stock in my BigSeller warehouse will be 100% pushed to online shop. For some seller, maybe they have different requests. They want to put different percentage available stock to different shops. So they will set maybe for 10, 20 here. Yeah, because maybe they want to push 10% to Shopee, 20% to Lazada. So they will need 2 push rules and they need to set different percentage here. But if you want to just push all the stock from one BigSeller warehouse to all the online shop, you can just leave one push rule and here 100% the push quantity. And let me choose my warehouse. And the last one here, stock threshold. This is a tool for you to avoid overselling. So you can choose to enable it and you can set the reserve inventory, this one. When available stock is lower than, maybe suppose lower than 5, means when there is lower than 4 stock in the BigSeller warehouse, when there is 4 stock, sorry, not lower than 4. Lower than 5 means 4. Okay, so when you only have 4 stock, the BigSeller warehouse will push 0 stock for all the shops. So it means that when you only have 4, your Shopee, your Lazada will have no stock to sell here. So these 4 could be the preparation in your BigSeller warehouse to avoid maybe the overselling issues, or maybe you have some item damage package, you need to reissue the package. So these 4 could be the preparation. And also you can choose to push all these 4 to be on sale in one shop only. So you can choose to be accepted. So by setting this one means when I only have 4, these 4 stock will be pushed to my Shopee only, but Lazada will have no stock to sell. Yeah. So by using this one can help you better avoid overselling. And also you can keep setting reserve stock, like maybe lower than 3 means when you only have 2, these 2 will be reserved in the BigSeller warehouse only, will not be sold in your Shopee, in your Lazada. Okay, so this is a stock threshold for you to avoid overselling. But if you don't need this one, maybe you want all the stock to be sold in the online shop, even you only have one, so you can disable it. It's optional. Yeah, you can choose it or not. So this is the push rule for you to automatically push inventory in the future. Remember to click save. Okay, so here we have two options. You can choose only save, not push, or save and push immediately. If you are not sure whether your BigSeller warehouse the stock all correct, we suggest you to click only save, not push right now. Just save this rule, and after saving this rule, you can go back to inventory list to have a check for your stock in the BigSeller warehouse, whether it's correct or not, checking the on-hand stock. And here, if you find it incorrect, you can add it here directly, add the available stock. And if no question, just go back to your push rules here to click push now. For the first time you set up the push rule or you added the existing push rule, you need to click push now. Okay, successful. Please check the result in the push record. So later you can check in the push record to see whether all of your stock already successfully pushed. I need to wait for a second. And normally for here, for the first click here, clicking the push now. Here, if successfully pushed, will generate the push record and will show successful. And this is the third step by setting up inventory push rule. So in the future, BigSeller will automatically push the stock from your warehouse to your online shop. And after setting the push rule, the final step is to enable inventory feature. Inventory feature is on the setting. Inventory feature. The first one, inventory features. This is the final step. Once you have enabled this button, when you have the orders, BigSeller will allocate the stock first, means we'll lock the inventory for new orders. And when you ship this order, the inventory will be deducted automatically. So remember, if you want our system auto deduct the stock, you need to enable this button. And also another condition is that you need to process order in BigSeller. Okay, and also here we have two options. You can choose allocate stock after placing order or after paying orders. The first option will be better overselling. Means even for unpaid, our system will allocate the stock as well. Okay, so here is the final step for push inventory. And you can see here already successfully pushed. Let me see. Third-party platform. If here you have a file record, remember to check it and then push again. And then wait for a second to see whether it's successful. If here still failed, maybe you need to, like this arrow message, the API exception, maybe you can wait for 10 minutes and then push again. If here still fail, you can contact our customer service on the WhatsApp, Viber, or Telegram, or Facebook to let our tech team to check here why failed for the first connection. But normally here you can see successful. Okay, so here are 4 steps to do push inventory features. And here are some notes. If you want our BigSeller automatically deduct the stock, you need to process order in BigSeller here. Yeah, this is a condition. You need to process order. It means you need to pack the orders in BigSeller. And the second one, if you have a new stock arrive, maybe you need to stock in to the BigSeller warehouse. You can try manual stock in, stock out, or stock count, or just modify in inventory list. Here, what I suggest is on here, inventory, manual stock in, manual stock out, and also for the stock count to adjust the merchant SKU stock in your BigSeller warehouse. Then will automatically push to online shop because of the mapping and the push rule. Okay, so here are some notes. And next, here are 16 ways will help you activate the push rule. So when you have a new order, when you manual stock in, stock out, any stock movement will affect the push rule and auto trigger. So remember. So here we have finished the information about push inventory, how to do the 4 steps about push inventory to avoid overselling. So now if you have any question about inventory management, you can let me know and send your question in the chat box. And I think maybe it would be a bit difficult for some new user in BigSeller for this one, push inventory. But it's okay. I think you can follow our steps to try one example to see whether it's successful or not, and then to try all of your product. Yeah, you can try one example first. If you forgot the following steps, you can go for our YouTube channel to see the playback. And then just follow one example in your product listing to see whether it's fluent or not. Okay, so this is our second topic. And for the last one is our BigSeller mobile app. And let me show you a second. Yeah, this is our BigSeller mobile app. Actually, in our BigSeller app, we have the main feature is that for order processing here and also some scanning feature. And the third one is to manage your stock by manual stock in, stock out, stock count. And these 3 are main feature, scanning and the inventory manage, and also for order processing. And the last one here is the sales monitor. You can monitor the real-time sales data in your BigSeller app. And now also we have a new feature. Let me show you. Here for the blog. Yeah, you can check some tips or maybe some sharing. Yeah, some selling sharing tips in here, our blog session. In here, BigSeller mobile app. You can follow our BigSeller app to know more about the selling strategy. And the basic one will be the order processing. Here, you can check the new orders in process, then do the packing and printing in here. And for some scanning feature, scan to send image, scan to check order, scan to ship. If you are interested in this feature, you can let me know. And here, last 4 would be the inventory manage. And also on setting here, notification setting. Remember to enable this button, the new order notification. So every time when you have a new order, our system can send you a notification and we will send it in every 15 minutes. So when you have a new order, then BigSeller will send you a reminder, like you have a new order, please process immediately as soon as possible. So by enabling the new order notification can help you reduce the order cancellation. Okay, so here is the basic introduction of our BigSeller mobile app. If you have interest in scanning feature or some others, you can let me know. And now we move to the Q&A part. And here we have a question. What if one of our shop was disconnected on BigSeller? What happened to inventory? It will be deducted on inventory after syncing or not. Actually, if your shop is expired in authorization here, if it's expired, so for your new orders, yeah, will not be synchronized to BigSeller successfully. So, because if you want our BigSeller auto deduct the stock when you ship the order, you need to process order in BigSeller. So here, if expire for new orders will not be synchronized to BigSeller, so you cannot process order in BigSeller. So for your inventory will not be correctly deducted. Yeah, will not. Sorry, will not. So remember, if you here expire, you need to reconnect it. Click this button, reconnect it. Yeah, otherwise your stock will be not deducted. The authorization is very important. Yeah. Do you have any other question? Even in 2 to 3 hours disconnected. But I want to know in these 2 to 3 hours, whether you have process order in BigSeller, I'm sorry, in Seller Center, whether you have process order in Seller Center or not. Because if you process order in Seller Center, when you ship this order, the inventory will not be deducted in your BigSeller warehouse. So I was questioning in these 2 to 3 hours whether you have process order in Seller Center. If yes, so your inventory will not be successfully deducted because you didn't process it in BigSeller. You didn't pack in BigSeller. But if you don't do anything in Seller Center and then just reconnect your BigSeller and start processing order in BigSeller, will not take any effect. Yeah, your inventory will be correctly deducted if you process order in BigSeller. Okay, any other question? Yeah, I think I'm not sure whether today is a special holidays or any other issues. I think tonight we don't have much people joining this training. But if your friend or your partners, they still want to join the training, you can go for here, service, to initiate the training request. And all our training is free. And also we have the playback in our YouTube channel. And you can follow our YouTube channel right now. This one, you can follow our YouTube channel. And we will have some features, some tutorial videos in here. And also for every playback of online training will be uploaded here. Yeah, here we have a question. No, I'm not Malaysia. Yeah, I'm from China. Yeah, our company based in China, but we have office in Malaysia, Indonesia, and Thailand, and Vietnam. Yeah, Vietnam already have the office as well. And we are going to establish our office in Philippines at the end of this year. If you want to have the face-to-face, the offline training, yeah, I can help you contact my Malaysia team to contact you, to offer you more service if you prefer maybe offline. Okay, another question. How about product in TikTok shop? Yeah, could you elaborate more details? What's the problem for your TikTok products? You mean for a copy or scraping or inventory? Yeah, any other details about the question? How about product in TikTok shop? Yeah, you can offer me more details so I can understand your situation. Oh, I think you're from Indonesia, right? Your TikTok shop closed. Wow, but I think it was happened in the past 2 weeks, I think, right? October 4th. October 4th. So I think your shop already closed, right? Yeah, sad to hear about that. Yeah, I think October 4th, Indonesia. Or yeah, actually I'm not sure, but I just noticed the information at that day. Yeah, the announcement, I noticed that in the past 2 weeks. But I'm not sure whether, yeah, sorry, maybe to make you surprised or frightened. Sorry for that. But I just heard about this news, like TikTok shop Indonesia is down. Yeah. In October 4th. Yeah, I think that news was broadcasted in that time, but I'm not sure whether all of the shop already closed or not. Yeah, if your shop is still here, I think maybe you can figure out whether you have some other plans for some other marketplace, or maybe transfer your products to Shopee, Lazada, or maybe some self-built marketplace, Shopify WooCommerce, or maybe you can maybe transfer to some other sales region, because according to my knowledge, some of our Indonesia seller, they just transferred to Malaysia. Yeah, TikTok Malaysia, because I think the language are a bit similar. So you have two options, maybe to look for some other channels, Shopee, Lazada, Shopify, and maybe you can transfer to another sales region, TikTok shop, your TikTok shops. Okay, my next question. My Lazada and Shopee store SKU have different names, but same item. Can I still sync it, or do I need to change the name of SKU? So yeah, so actually for the SKU in your Shopee and your Lazada, all different, right? SKU different. SKU different. If you want to keep it different, you can try this method. Here, map merchant SKU, quickly mapping. This one. Quickly mapping merchant SKU, but you need to do it one by one, like check it. Suppose here they are the same product, but using the different SKU name. So I can check them, and then to click this button to generate my merchant SKU. You can see here, you will get this page. And the merchant SKU information, just follow the standard product. So maybe I want to use this SKU to be my merchant SKU information. So I can switch here and then to generate my merchant SKU. And when I'm generating, I can edit the SKU name, and also the title, the stock, and then to click generate. But here you need to do it one by one. Successful. So I already quickly generate the merchant SKU by mapping with different store SKU. So let me show you my example. Like this one, you can see here, this is my merchant SKU, but already mapped with different store SKU name. Even though it's in Chinese, I think you can identify they are different, totally different. So this is a method by using the quickly mapping merchant SKU, then just generate the merchant SKU map with different store SKU. Yeah, different store SKU map with one merchant SKU, but just need to do it one by one. In here, map merchant SKU, quickly mapping. This is a way to do the mapping of different store SKU. And another method is to use Excel file, merchant SKU, to create the merchant SKU in Excel file first, and then choose here to map store SKU, also in Excel file. So if you want to keep it different, you can try these ways to generate your merchant SKU, Excel file, or quickly mapping, this one. But if you want to keep, maybe you want to modify them to be the same, I think that would be better. So you can just follow the steps I introduced, very easy. Just generate the merchant SKU by one click if they are already in the same SKU. So you can consider whether to use the same or just keep different. I think the same will be better if you maybe you have time to modify, to regulate them to be the same. And next question, how do I use the wave pack? I'm sorry, are you mentioning the PDA picking or the wave shipment? This one? Which one you want to know for a wave pack? Oh, wave shipment. May I know, have you set up your wave shipment, the setting, or you don't know anything about it? You just want to know what is the flow? The question, We as a Malaysia have a difficulty to have an account for third-party big seller warehouse partner because of the nationality of board. What could you help us? Like doing the warehouse account. Yeah, may I know, do you have WhatsApp? Maybe you can just private message me on WhatsApp. So maybe I can contact our product manager to help you. Yeah, I will leave my give me a second. My WhatsApp number. So you can contact me directly for your third party warehouse. Give me a second. Yeah, actually for wave shipment, I think for this part, we need to take 1 hour to do that. So I think for today, maybe we don't have much time. You can leave your contact information to me or just contact me directly or initiate the training in here, the service. So we can offer you the training for wave shipment only. This is my WhatsApp number. You can contact me for a third-party warehouse stuff. Yeah, thing. Yeah, upgrading. For wave shipment is the feature only available for pro plan or business. This one. Wave shipment. This one. Wave shipment. Actually, wave shipment would be recommended for the seller. They have like up to 200 or maybe 300, 400 orders for a day. So you can try wave shipment. This feature can help you quickly process the order according to the package type. Because actually the concept is that for wave shipment, when you have new orders, you need to first pack and then go for the wave shipment page. You can generate the wave according to the package type. So maybe for a single item, one quantity would be a type, will be a wave. And the second type, single item, multiple quantity will be another wave. And multiple items, another wave. So for different package types, you will have different waves. Then you can let different picker or maybe packer to be in charge of different type of wave and then to speed up your order processing. And also we have some other setting like same type package would be a wave. Same type package means the order inside is the same SKU, same quantity. So for these orders, they will be in a wave. So for the people, when they are processing the same type package, they don't need to do much work. They just need to count the total quantity and then separate pack the package. Very easy, very soon. Yeah, so actually that's how we work according to the package type and then allocate the orders into different wave. If you want to know more about the steps, you can leave your contact information here, private message me in the chat box, or just initiate a training request here for your wave shipment. Yeah, and also if you are in Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, we can offer you the offline training for wave shipment. Please let me know your contact information. Next question. Do BigSeller have pick scan? Pick scan. Let me see. What do you mean by that? Pick scan. Do you mean that like I can use a scanner to scan the barcode and then to confirm this is the item I'm going to pick? Something like that. We have a feature named PDA picking. I think you can try it, PDA picking, but it's only available for wave shipment. PDA picking. Let me input here, PDA picking. Yeah, we have a feature named PDA picking. So you can use the PDA device here, PDA setting. Use the PDA device to pick the items, but it's only available for a wave shipment. So also for that user, you want to know about wave shipment, you can try to know PDA picking. If you combine wave shipment and PDA together, will help your order processing more efficient. But I think this step would take 1 hour to explain it. So maybe today we don't have much time. You can leave your contact information to me so I can contact you, or maybe you contact me. Next one. For staff to pick items while processing order. Scan pick. Actually, in our BigSeller, I'm not sure whether you have the scanner or not. If you already have, I think you can try this one. Orders, processing orders, in process orders. Here. This one, scan and ship. This one, scan to inspect. Here, scan to inspect. So I think maybe you are looking for a feature like when I finish the picking for the items, I can use a scanner to scan the SKU label, and then the system can help me to confirm whether this SKU is belong to the specific order. I'm not sure whether you are looking for this one, but I think you can try for the pick scan to inspect. So after you finish the picking, you can scan to inspect the items, whether it's correct or not. Because if you scan the wrong SKU, or maybe you scan too much quantity, BigSeller will have the error message to remind you, maybe you picked the wrong item, or maybe the SKU quantity exceeds the requirement for this order. How to manage product stock at BigSeller for orders, such as Shopee, Lazada. Yeah, for this question, you need to first finish the step of push inventory so you can connect all of your shop with your BigSeller warehouse. So in the future, if you want to manage your stock just by using menu stocking, stock out, or stock count here to control the stock of your merchant SKU. Merchant SKU is the code in your BigSeller warehouse. Yeah, if you finish yet push inventory, you can try menu stocking, stock count, or stock count to do it, to manage your product stock. Can we do a custom shipping? What do you mean by custom shipping? You mean to use the shipping method, like your own shipping method? Customized shipping method? We have here setting. We have this one, 3PL, logistics service. But for each marketplace, each sales region, Indonesia, Thailand, we have different integration. So I'm not sure whether you are in Malaysia. If yes, so we only support JNT Express to ship the orders. Like a third-party logistic for the order from menu orders, or maybe your Facebook order, you can try this one, third-party logistics service. But for the order from marketplace, Shopee, Lazada, TikTok from the marketplace, the shipping method will be allocated by the marketplace. It will only support this. You can see here, Shopee, Malaysia, these marketplaces. Yeah, it's determined by your seller center which shipping method you support, you have applied. Like we buy from factory at mainland and send to where? I think that is the first mile shipping. Like you purchase from China, and then these items will be sent to the third-party warehouse in China. Let me see. So your question would be whether we BigSeller have integrated with this part of shipping. Am I right? Actually, for this part would be associated with the purchase. But for here, the purchase part, we can only create a purchase order to record it, how many SKU order, and also to record the fees allocation. Like maybe the first mile shipping fee, you can record here, first mile shipping fee. But for the shipping itself, you need to contact by yourself. Yeah, but the courier, the logistic company, you need to contact by yourself. We don't have this integration for this part. Yes, sorry for that. Yeah, maybe you can join our customer service group because I think you have some other question maybe in the future. our WhatsApp group. You can join that. Actually, we also have a group for our training tonight. You can join this group as well. This one in the announcement on our dashboard, the WhatsApp, the group. You can join here as well. We have the customer service in this group. Okay. And our training will be ended at 9 p.m. So if you have any other question, just let me know, raise in the chat box. And also can initiate your training request in here. It's free. Okay. Any other question to see? What are the requirements for Tokopedia? Give me a second. What is the question here? Let me check again. What are the requirements for Tokopedia products to become big sellers? I don't quite understand this one. You mean you want to sync or copy the product from Tokopedia to your big seller? To copy or for some others? Requirements for Tokopedia to become big sellers. Here, big seller means our website, our system. Yeah, maybe you can introduce more. You can give me more keywords. And if you are selling on Tokopedia, I think maybe you are selling in Indonesia, the sales region. Maybe I can offer you their customer service, the contact to you in our Indonesia team. Because I'm not sure whether your question is for a copy listing or for the product traffic. Yeah, the big sellers here. Okay. By the way, here, I think maybe for our users, maybe you don't know what is the Bitcoin for. So I think maybe just few of you scan this QR code. But again, if you are interested in a products tool for the ChatGPT and also for the translation, you can scan this QR code, just 4 to 5 questions. We want to hear more from our users so we can optimize our system to be better in the future. So you can scan this QR code to get the 30 Bitcoins. Yeah, after you finish, our customer service will contact you tomorrow and will send you the voucher to redeem the 30 Bitcoins, then to try these features. Do BigSeller integrate with the warehouse AWay bill when we process? The warehouse AWay bill, which warehouse you mean? You mean the third-party warehouse? Actually, after you have connect your third-party warehouse account to your BigSeller, you don't need to process order in BigSeller because this is the stuff from the third-party warehouse side. They need to process order for you. And what you need to do is to push orders in your account, push to your third-party warehouse. Because here I don't have any account. Let me search the screenshot to you. That would be easy for you to understand. Third-party. BigSeller office Indonesia. I only know it's in how to say it. I'm not sure the detailed address. Maybe you can leave your contact to me. Yeah, sir. Maybe you can leave your contact, just private message me and leave your contact to me so I can contact you by WhatsApp. So I can send you the detailed address later. I can confirm. Okay. And let me show you the third party connect process order. Summary. Okay, let me show you the screenshot, how to push order to your third-party warehouse. You don't need to process once you are using a third-party warehouse already. Push this one, process order. And also I can send this document link in here for third-party warehouse. You can see here for when you have a new order, you need to pack for third-party warehouse, and then doesn't have the screenshot. Oh, here, just to click pack, and then will be pushed to, you can see here, auto push order to third-party warehouse. So then the orders will be processed by the third-party warehouse. Yeah, actually, after connecting with the third-party warehouse, you don't need to do anything, just to pack, and then this data will be pushed to your third-party warehouse. Yeah, sir, if you want to have the office address in Indonesia, or maybe I can help you to book a time if you need the face-to-face meeting. Yeah, just leave your contact information, WhatsApp to me. It means the goods are already on warehouse. No, actually, for the third-party warehouse, you need to send the goods to the third-party warehouse first. Yeah, you need to reserve the goods in the third-party warehouse so they can help you process order. So it's not the thing like drop shipping. Not the thing like drop shipping. Yeah, you need to put the products in the third-party warehouse. So once if you have an order, you can push this order to your third-party warehouse and they will help you process. Yes, and also here, let me send again my WhatsApp number. Yeah, because I'm not sure whether some of you have some other question, maybe not available to ask in here. So you can contact me by WhatsApp. Okay, and our training will, it's going to end it. Yeah, it's going to end. So if you have, more question, you can contact me by WhatsApp here, my WhatsApp number. And also just, you can contact us on Facebook as well, and Viber, Telegram. We have so many channels. And this is our training tonight. All the informations. If you want to check the playback, please follow our YouTube channel. And tomorrow you will have the playback link in the online training, the group as well, in our WhatsApp group. Okay. See you guys. Thank you so much for attending. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.